Hello, my name is Yigre, daughter of Elor, who is the Watcher and Commander of Shadow's Edge. Of course. Many Carillion nobles and traders have vacation homes at Shadow's Edge. The town has a high wall, beautiful homes, and a lot of people living there. Because of the many people, it also has a strong military presence, commanded by the former mercenary Elor, my mother. The spell that once separated us from people beyond Shadow's Edge has been broken. This means we have hundreds, if not thousands, of former cleansers at our doorstep. My mother has not been herself. She called back all the soldiers and has locked herself up in her room, from which she sends orders now. It's just me and a handful of other soldiers who still seem to retain their senses. Someone must have done something to her. I need your help. We will. This is the cult that helped hunt down and murder the Sentinels hundreds of years ago. They were lured there by the last Sentinels to go to Shadow's Edge. When the group of cleansers arrived, they were trapped there by some magic. They weren't frozen in time, as I understand. They were just stuck in the Shadowlands. It was practically impossible for them to return to the mainland of Elor. To make sure these vile people would stay there, a wall was built as well. If anyone manages to escape, there's a massive wall they have to pass first. It's mostly there to look pretty, though. We haven't seen anyone in hundreds of years. Until now, I suppose. Not much to tell. I'm the daughter of the commander and a leader of my own squad. I've lived at Shadow's Edge all my life. I'm usually busy fighting slave traders or other strange folk close to my home. I've been wanting to leave, actually. I was contemplating coming here before everything went down. I want to help fight Crowin and ensure the security of Elor. No, I was out with a big group of soldiers attacking one of the bandit camps, and when I returned, the gates were closed, and they wouldn't even let me in. Something else is wrong, however. The soldiers that stopped me seem scared of speaking with me too long. My mother doesn't usually instill fear. Thank you. Let's go as soon as possible.
I'm impressed. He killed the witch. We will continue with our plans. Grat, you will keep the Carillion army under pressure, and soon I shall return with an army unlike anything Elor has ever seen before.
Shadow's Edge. This is where Crowin went before he was corrupted. Something must have happened here. He left the council because he had met someone he loved. If we have time, I'd like to investigate what happened to him, but I know you have your mission.
glad to see you're here. I've been talking to my soldiers and have some updates. A lot of refugees have showed up beyond the wall. They seem to have settled down. A lot of regular families, women, children. Only some of them seem very aggressive and have been attacking my soldiers at the wall. At some point, we'll need to investigate that. A soldier I trust speaks of a new arrival called Reldan. He's been seen speaking to my mother, whispering into her ears. He could very well be responsible for this whole situation. A few soldiers went to confront this Reldan. My source tells me that they stopped in their tracks and stabbed themselves where they stood. I hope so too. The soldier I spoke to is waiting outside the castle wall and can sneak you in. Once inside, please don't attack anyone. Just sneak into the castle. These soldiers are good people. They're just too loyal. I'll mark the location on your map. If you go here, there should be a man that can lead you in. When you make it in, try to take care of this Reldan. Good luck, Aron. I'll be right behind you.
Reldan. A name you don't want to hear. I usually try to look for a peaceful solution, but Elor would be a safer place without him. He was obsessed with magic, capable of amazing things. I don't think I ever heard Rendell speak, yet he almost managed to control the entire council into a war against Elor. Like I am a voice in your head, he is a voice in the head of his victims. He bends their thoughts, speaks to their desires, and quietly fills their heads with lies. He's not so different from the witch we faced before, but he controls his victims as they're still alive, and he can cast magic that can evaporate men where they stand. I was able to protect your mind, but Ilri saved your life. Reldan was ready for us. He must have been waiting. Now that we're awake, we should see what Yigre is up to.
You're awake! How are you feeling? That's good to hear. Reldan is still walking around, but he ran to the other side of the wall. My mother, unfortunately, didn't make it. She redeemed herself, in the end. You're now looking at the new commander of Shadow's Edge. Thank you, Aron. I'm glad my mother got to redeem herself before joining the Eyes Above. Reldan is beyond the wall, probably trying to turn the refugees against us. I think that is where you have to go next. These people have been surviving in the Shadowlands for hundreds of years. I can't imagine what that must have been like. I would be willing to open the gates for them and let them into Elor if you thought that to be wise. Go to them, talk to them, and find out what they're after. If they are good people, they can come in. But before you go, I'd like to make a request. I would love to help you out with the fight against Crowan, but this area needs to be under control. I want to join you and your forces against Crowan, and I will do so, but I can't leave Shadow's Edge at the moment. There are too many slave traders and other mercenaries still roaming around. We need to strike a hard blow to the group of slave traders before I can go with you. If you have some time, please investigate and help us attack them. There were rumors of them holed up in the town close to where you arrived. That's where I was about to go before everything went wrong. Good luck, Aron. I hope we can speak again soon. I don't like to admit this, but their behavior has been condoned for years, funded by the wealthy people that live here. Only recently have we started fighting back. No. I think the magic was the most important thing keeping things from the Shadowlands in the Shadowlands. Now that that's gone, however, the walls will play a more important role. I'm surprised how fast these people came through after the magic was lifted. They must have been waiting on the other side. It's a lot at the moment. I wasn't really ready for so much responsibility, but I have people helping me. I'm glad I'm here to do my part. I need to go back to my obligations.
This could be our fresh start. Here, I am not a sentinel, but just an elf and your husband. Elves and humans live together here in peace. We will do
When you visited that
exactly
rift, my connection to the rest grew stronger. I feel stronger, and I remember more than before.
He still seemed happy here.
can still hear their screams of anger in the distance. I want to help my friends, but I don't know how. If only Corwin was here. He is brave. He would know what to do. It's been too long. Years? Decades? What can I do? What place do I have in this world? I can still hear their screams of anger in the distance. I want to help my friends, but I don't know how. If only Corwin was here. He is brave. He would know what to do. It's been too long. Years? Decades? What can I do? What place do I have in this world? The cleansers. I can still hear their screams of anger in the distance. I want to help my friends, but I don't know how. If only Corwin was here. He is brave. He would know what to do. It's been too long. Years. Decades? What can I do? What place do I have in this world? The cleansers. I can still hear their screams of anger in the distance. I want to help my friends, but I don't know how. If only Corwin was here. He's brave. He would know what to do. It's been too long. Years. Decades. What can I do? What place do I have in this world? The cleansers. I can still hear their screams of anger in the distance. I want to help my friends, but I don't know how. If only Corwin was here. He's brave. He would know what to do. It's been too long. Years? Decades? What can I do? What place do I have in this world?
Now that he can no longer corrupt the mind of Ilri, he is sending his filthy creatures to attack us. His forces must have been waiting beyond the wall. Chances are he has also corrupted some of the cleansers in the valley. We should be careful. The cleansers were a nasty group of people, fanatics and extremists bound on killing the sentinels of Elor. From what I understand, they really became a problem after Crowan attacked the council. I hope for everyone that they have changed and are worthy of a second chance. Be careful.
Sentinel, my name is Corsair. Have you come to hurt us? Do the people in this cave do as I say? Yes. Am I their leader? No. Our leader recently disappeared. I am the seer of my people. I craft potions that allow me to see through the eyes of those close to me. A power that you should also be capable of performing. Maybe we can change that soon. I looked through our leader Jarden's eyes, and what I saw confused me. His thoughts were empty. I only heard the whispers of a voice that was not his. A face appeared before me, a face I had never seen before. What I saw went dark, and when the darkness faded, all I could see was death. My blade covered in blood. Those left standing looked like empty vessels. I could feel great sadness. I felt trapped. I saw A cabin in a giant swamp. There were items on the floor. Sentinel, I need one of those items to learn more. I will also need a few flowers and specific mushrooms. I'll mark your map for you so you can find them. Bring these items to me under the big tree, and together we will perform the ritual. We'll both look through Jarden's eyes, and we will find him. Thank you, Sentinel. My people are vulnerable and afraid. If Jarden comes back speaking the words of another man, we have no idea what could happen. You have arrived with the required items. Are you ready? I think you are.
Golsa, my dear friend, I am trapped. My actions are not mine. I'm being held in an ancient ruin. I can see a swamp, and I feel a magic around me. Golsa, I am hidden from your sight by magic. But now that you know that, you can find me.
He's here. We are close. This wizard is incredibly powerful. He must have cast an illusion, hiding Jarden from the naked eye, but I can see it now. You can see it too. Please, Sentinel, save our leader. I am grateful. Thank you for all your help, Sentinel. Whatever wouldn't kill us, or creatures that tried to kill us. While farming was hard, it wasn't impossible. We really did. People would always tell each other stories of these lands, but seeing it for yourself is so much better. I'm glad to be alive at this time. People have been very kind to us. I was afraid this would not be the case. I suppose that the looming danger of Crowan has made people more friendly towards outsiders wanting to help.
Thank you, Sentinel. You were the one with Golsa. You looked through my eyes. And I am grateful for it. You found me. You gave my people a second chance. I'm sure you're not thrilled with the fact that we have returned, but let me make this promise. We arrive in peace. We are looking for a home. We will be eager to prove this to you, Sentinel. I will go to Golsa and prepare the next move for my people. Hopefully, we meet again soon.
Maybe they shouldn't be judged for the actions of their ancestors. Maybe they deserve their place in Elor. I think we're almost ready for our fight against Crowan. We should return to the castle soon. You did great. I was afraid to admit it, but the cleansers deserve another chance. I hope Yigre will join us at the castle as well. At least peace has now been restored at Shadow's Edge. Time to go home.
It is so wonderful to meet you. I have heard so much about you. Oh, yes, it really is. If I can be so blunt, you are a lot younger than I expected. You aren't this giant with glowing eyes that I keep hearing about. Oh, that may be so, but I know for a fact that a lot of the stories being told about you are true. Oh, thank you for giving shelter to many of my soldiers, citizens, and ambassadors. Thanks to your efforts in the east and the south, we were able to win in the north as well. My men have moved towards the Eternal Pits and are preparing for our final assault. I wanted to come here, introduce myself, and invite you and your soldiers there as well. We will wait at the Eternal Pits for Crowan and his minions to return. Oh, be well, friend. Let us destroy this evil once and for all.
Great job on your work at Shadow's Edge. Terrible to hear that so many of my people are being traded as slaves. I can't imagine what that's like. It's part of the reason we're all told not to travel here. That's good to hear. So, I've been reading. I know, surprise. But before you give me a comment on that, just listen. I've been looking for an advantage for us, something that can help us in the battle to come. I came across an interesting mention. There's a vault, an ancient sentinel vault. It should have weapons, knowledge, maybe armor. If those things are all there, they could give us an edge in our last fight. Maybe? To be honest, I'm not even sure the vault is there. It was really just a mention. I'm going to keep on reading. Maybe I can find us another edge.
Some of our best equipment is stored there. This could really help us. We should go there.